When I speak of spirituality, people ask me a lot of questions about what spirituality is. And they often get muddled with religious. They intertwine the two, they think both are the same. Spirituality and religiosity is very different, extremely different. And a religion is also different. These three words have different meanings. I can explain what religion is. There are different types of religions around the world. So that is basic understanding. Everybody knows what religion is, and it is a common understanding, and everybody accepts it understanding. But the misunderstanding is related to being spiritual and a person being religious. It's very different. But I'm not going to explain what spirituality is to you and what religious is to you. Because the moment I explain it to you, you will either accept it wholeheartedly or reject it with a lot of sarcasm, or you will be very skeptical. Right? So, and those three will be reactions to what my experience of spirituality is. And it is not your experience. So it takes away the authenticity of your perception of spirituality, which is something I do not want to do. Because spirituality, to embrace the true essence of spirituality, one has to immerse themselves, their mind, body, and soul in this exploration to finding spirituality within themselves and within everything and everybody around them. It's a beautiful journey, trust me. But not everybody is destined for this journey. Every single person differ in their journey in this lifetime, in this world. Not everybody has the same purpose. We may align with people, we may have common grounds that in terms of goals and purposes in life. People who think alike. Destinies of these people may align together, but not everybody is. So that's all right. So if you're a person who completely rejects spirituality, that means you're to be on the spiritual path is not part of your destiny. It's not part of your soul path. It's not a part of your soul path. P-A-T-H, path, this lifetime. So it's all right. You can reject it completely because that's what you are. And I'm not going to criticize you for that. I'm not going to downsize you for that. I'm not going to laugh at you for it. No. It's who you are. And that's all right. But if you are on the spiritual path, that again is one of your destinies in this lifetime. It's one of your adventures, more like to say. A beautiful adventure. And with a lot of trials, it's not easy. Though it's beautiful, it's not easy. And you will learn a lot on this particular adventure. So I'm not gonna define or explain any of what spirituality is or what being religious is. It's a huge difference between the two. There's a huge difference between the two. You get the emphasis right. Yes. So it is your journey to explore, not mine to dictate to you what it is. There are people who do, right? And well, I think it's just that they perceive it in a way that they need the need to explain it so that people would understand themselves. But my take on it is that you need to have hands-on experience to truly embrace and understand what these words mean. Because then it is your own thing, you own it, your experience. It's like renting a BMW and owning a BMW. It's a completely different feeling, right? Exactly. So that's what I'm trying to get at here. And it's a beautiful process. Again, if it's part of your destiny, that's the only way you can experience it. If you're in complete denial or complete rejection of religion, spirituality, or being religious, you're on a different path, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. That's also an interesting path because you are skeptical of a lot of things and you play a role in the wider society to look at things in a different way, look at things out of spirituality, out of being religious, out of being religion. That gives a contrast to people who are spiritual, people who are religious, because it helps us look at things in different angles, and that is also amazing, right? If you're not spiritual, if you're not religious, that's amazing because you bring a different perspective to the spiritual people, to the religious people. And it's, in society, we find different kinds of people, and each one has their role to play in the collective. So if all of us are open-minded enough to see the different roles and just look at it the way they are, the entire social system will be beautiful to a beautiful adventure to embark on. This life is a beautiful experience and you need to embrace every bit of it. Every bit of it, provided that you are true to yourself, you're authentic in your expression, and you do not deviate from your sole purpose, your goals, your aspirations, your true self, your inner being, and not living for somebody else, but living for yourself. It's not selfishness, it's just being authentic. So, have fun living life and explore these words. Toodles!